The next concept we are going to discuss under entrepreneurship is the role of entrepreneurship in economic development. That how the activities, certain activities that are performed by the entrepreneur, and that kind of activities will help in the growth of a particular economy. The very first concept is the wealth creation and sharing. So according to these words, we can determine that by establishing a particular kind of venture or a business in a particular area and invest their own resources, it will help to lead to attract more and more amount of capital within the organization, and that amount of particular capital will be attracted from number of investors, lenders, and general public. So if more and more organizations are set up in the market for raising the amount of capital, what organization should do? They attract the certain amount of capital from various numbers of investors who want to invest their particular amount within the organization. And after investing the particular amount and after the prescribed period of time, they will get the particular amount of dividend in the form of profits, and that amount of capital can be raised by the organization from lenders as well as from public too. So this will help in mobilizing the public wealth and allow the general public to benefit from the success of entrepreneurs and growing up of business. So if the general public who is investing their particular amount of capital within the organization, and after the particular period of time when the organization have some sufficient amount of profits within the organization, they provide the benefits in the form of dividend among number of investors and general public, and it will allow the general public to gain benefit from the success of that particular organization. If the organization is successfully performing the certain kind of activities, it will definitely help the business to grow more faster day by day. So this kind of pooled activity under capital formation means different collection of capital from different sides, that is from investors, lender, and public. That pooled activity may result in the creation of wealth, means efficient amount of budget is created within the organization that can be used for the distribution purpose, production purpose, and performing some another kind of activities within the organization. So if the proper wealth is maintained within the organization and the budget is fully prepared by the organization, it will result the accomplishment of various goals in an effective period of time. If the goals are accomplished and goods and services are produced according to the need and want of customer, it will definitely leads to accomplish the goal of economic development, because more and more competition is generated among the market because of availability of various kinds of organization that produce different number of goods and services to satisfy the consumer wants. If more and more profits are generated, more and more capital formation is generated, that will help to development of economy. The next concept is the create job. If the entrepreneurs are by nature and definition of job creator as opposed to the job seeker, entrepreneur means setting up the business by the particular individual by having some kind of idea or some vision. So entrepreneurs are generally the job creators and opposed to the job seekers too. Those number of freshers or those number of individuals who are not performing their work yet, by setting up of business in a particular area by the entrepreneur, it will lead to creation of job activities. In the simple term, it is the translation: when any person become an entrepreneur, there is one less job seeker in the economy. If the particular person doesn't have any job to perform or to perform their certain activities or to achieve the standard of living, they can set up their own business and become an entrepreneur. So it will result to one less job seeker in the economy. and then that particular kind of entrepreneur further provide employment opportunities to multiple job seekers by appointing that kind of person within the organization and perform their work under him. So this kind of job creation is the new concept, and the number of business which are existing in the market is again one of the basic goal for the achievement of economy or the development of economy. So job creation is the important aspect. It helps in providing the certain kinds of employment opportunities among the new workers or new employers who seek for the job in the economy. And if the employment opportunities are properly provided to the number of workers, it will help to achieve the goal and develop the economy in an effective manner. So that is why if we are talking about the certain concepts that are held by the government of India, Government of India has launched the initiative that is the Startup India. Startup India concept is used to promote and support the new startup of business and also help others like Make in India concept. Make in India concept further attract some foreign companies, that is the foreign direct investments. That is, foreign companies will definitely invest in the foreign economies. If the foreign companies invest within the Indian economy, it will definitely lead the Indian economy towards the developing sector. Because of the investment of foreign companies, it will lead to the more innovative ideas, more new techniques, and more new methods that can be adapted by the Indian economy for their developing purpose. So all this in turn create a lot of job opportunities among the job seekers, and it also helps to achieve some kind of standard at the global level as well as the international level. If you're talking about the global level, that is within the economy of the Indian economy sector, and if you're talking about the international level, that kind of level may include the foreign direct investment, in which foreign companies may invest their particular project in Indian economy. So the next concept is the balanced vision development. Entrepreneurs mainly start up their new business and start up their new industrial units to help any kind of backward sector or regional sector by locating their business into the less developed area or the backward areas. So these kind of things help to growth of industry or any organization or business sector, which will help them to build up new infrastructure, buildings, and improvement in better roads, rail links, airports, stable electricity system, water supply, school, hospitals, shopping malls, and any kind of other public and private facilities should be provided to the particular area. If an entrepreneur set up their particular kind of business in any backward area, it will lead to the development of that particular area, because proper capital formation is accomplished in that particular area, which will lead to development of infrastructure, that is building up of more organization and number of buildings, building up of schools, hospitals, and automatically the standard of living among the people in that particular backward area will be increasing day by day. Next one is the standard of living. After studying all these previous points, we can analyze that if an entrepreneur provide good employment opportunities among the job seekers, it will definitely results in increasing the standard of living among people in the community. If the standard of living is increasing day by day among the community, it will help to development of goals, that is the economical goals, day by day. So entrepreneurs plays a major role in increasing the standard of living among the number of people by just giving the proper opportunity, by just giving the proper amount of employment facility to the individual. And it will also help in developing and adapting the new kind of innovation techniques and new kind of innovation ideas that will definitely improve the standard of living among the people, employees, customer, and other stakeholders in the community. Whenever the organization produce goods and services, if the innovative ideas are used, and by having the mutual discussion with the number of employees within the organization, by having the particular kind of this discussion, new and new innovative ideas are generated automatically, that how the production should be done in an effective manner with the new techniques, so that more and more customers should be attracted towards the organization. All these factors at the result will help to increase the standard of living among organization, among the workers who are performing within the organization, as well as the number of customers who are using that particular productive goods within the organization. The next one is the exports. As the number of business is growing day by entrepreneurs establish their business in various economic sectors, it will eventually wants to get started with the export to expand their business to the foreign markets. So when at the point an entrepreneur feels that he is fully satisfied with the economic activities that are performed on his daily basis, now the particular entrepreneur wants to expand their business. They can expand their business by exporting their particular productive goods in foreign countries and out of the boundaries, we can say, in the foreign markets. So this is also an important ingredient for the accomplishment or for the development of any economic development activity or sector. It basically provides the assessment of bigger markets. If an entrepreneur selling the particular goods and services within their boundaries, that is within the Indian country, after that, for growing purpose, he used to export those kind of goods and services, and it will lead to assessment of bigger markets too, and leads to currency inflow and access to the latest cutting edge technologies. If an entrepreneur exports the number of goods and services in foreign markets, by exporting that kind of goods and services in foreign countries, it will lead to currency inflow. That foreign currency that may be in the dollar form, that currency will be inflow within the country, and it will lead to the economic development. By using the export technology, new technologies are established, innovative ideas are identified, that what kind of techniques and what kind of methods are used by the foreign countries for exporting or importing various kinds of goods and services among the various markets. So it is the another key benefit, that is the expansion, that leads to the more stabilization position within the business among revenue during the economic downturn in the local economy. So if an entrepreneur just producing the number of goods and services for the Indian economy, but at the time of recession, that economic will turn into the downturn in the local economy. But if an entrepreneur use the exporting system, that kind of producing goods and services must be exported to the another country, then it will help to expand the business at the time of recession too. So it will lead to the economic development, and it will result in a positive manner. Thank you.